to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
What's going on, everybody? We got special guest here, man, a co-host that's going to help me cover high school football. I'm Coach Boz. We got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Everybody know me as Bingo, but you can call me Seneca Hampton. I'm a resident of Goshen, Mississippi, and we're here to talk high school football.
Every week, man, we're going to give you some raw, cut, good info, good news for some great teams on the coast, man. We just want to give these guys and these coaches and some good stuff, extra spotlight. So first game we're going to cover, man, is going to be East Central versus Biloxi. We know Biloxi got a top player, and R.J. Moss, he was on the Dandy Dozen list, man. So he's making noise. He got about 10 to 15 offers from Division I schools. So he's a defensive end, man. He's really wreck shop. And then we got their quarterback, the leader. He came on the show earlier this month, Dale J. Bailey, man. He's really to lead his team. So I'm looking forward to seeing that game, man. What you think about that, Big O?
I like Moss.
Yeah.
Moss bad boy.
Yeah.
You know, I see he committed last week, 2 weeks ago to Mississippi State. Yep. So he going to the right place because if you look at Mississippi State's dynamic,
D-line, they DLU, yeah.
D-line, O-line, linebacker.
They definitely put him out.
You're going to the league pretty much.
He's going to be definitely. I hope they clean it up, groom him up.
Yeah. And Dale J. Bailey.
Bailey, he ready.
He's going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? He just got the intangibles. You know, he come from pedigree with his dad being a coach legend. So
pedigree.
It's going to be fun to watch Dale J. Bailey for the next 2 years.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm definitely going to enjoy it. We're ready to see him shine. So, next game we got up, we got D'Iberville and Moss Point, man. They got a lot of ballers in there as well, man. You got Rob Cook and Cam Williams. They play for D'Iberville and man, Mr. Larry Simmons, man. He's a dog, man. At Moss Point, man. He's one of the grown men, man. He makes plays. I enjoy watching his highlight. But Cam Williams for the defensive side, man, play defense end / linebacker, man. The guy really make plays. He does his thing, man. What's your take on it?
I think this game will be the game that everyone talk about this week because D'Iberville is a strong team and Moss Point is a sleeper team. Moss Point got the chance to compete in the 5A state championship this year. You know, they're a well-coached team, well-oiled. They lost a lot, but they gained a lot. They had a good showing of players coming out this year, and I can expect big things from Larry Simmons this year going out there and the rest of the crew.
Me too, man. I agree with you, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they got going on, man. They changing, bringing Moss Point back to Coach Alexander days in their heyday in the 90s, man. I really want to see Moss Point win again. So the next game, it's Port City Bowl. They had COVID kind of stopped the Port City Bowl, so they had to make some changes. Pearl at Gulfport. That's gonna be a good game, man. Gulfport played Petal last week, and they got tested pretty well. I know it was a jamboree or whatever, but it's good to see those kids. Gavin Brown, Gavin Brown, man, he scored a touchdown, man. I posted it, his highlight, and he scored on a reverse, man. So they got some talent at Gulfport. Pearl's gonna definitely be ready to play, man. In that Jackson area, they always have dogs up there. So
don't they got a Dandy Dozen?
They do, I believe so. Let's go and look that up right quick, man. They do have a Dandy Dozen, man. Dandy Dozen top 12 players in the state of Mississippi. So they definitely got one of them. I can't catch his name right now, but they definitely got one, man. So Gulfport gonna get tested off the rip, man. So that's good to get tested and see where your team at and go from there, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, next game we got Harrison Central at Morton, man. Harrison Central has one of the top quarterbacks
yes, Lord.
in the state of Mississippi,
yes,
man.
Lord.
It's good to see that we have talent down here, man. In South Mississippi, man. Christian Turner, man. He threw the ball all over the field last year, and he also rushed it. And they got another young man named Raymond Collins, man, linebacker. And he'll knock your chin buckles loose, man. He definitely laid that lumber, man. I like him, man. He was real good, man. This past 2 years, man, he been really making a lot of noise, man. What's your take on it, Bingo? What you got for me?
I don't really know much about Morton.
Okay.
But I know Harrison Central, and Harrison Central always come out with strong first games of the season.
Oh, yeah.
And if I know Harrison Central, they will come out and put on a nice game to begin the season off, and probably be talked about as one of the best teams on the coast like they normally is. It's up to them to maintain that momentum.
They do. They right. And they also, man, Harrison Central already got their top receiver came back. Well, Jacoby Moore was. Yeah. He's committed to Mississippi State, but his co-partner was Isaiah Atkins, man. Another speedster, another speedster, man. Played wide receiver there. So, man, we're going to go to our next game, Long Beach and Hancock, man. They, they got new coaches coming there. We're picking you. But Hancock, they're starting to start back winning, get back to where they got nice facilities over there, man. I saw that on WLOX where they had a new weight room facility. They definitely going. That's going to be a good game, man, because they got young talent. We definitely want to see what they got to do. I know Long Beach has a pretty solid quarterback, man. Can't think of the kid's name, man. I just had it. Let me look it up. I think his name. Oh, I got it. Charlie Starrita. I'm gonna go on a limb. I hope I said the young man's name right. Charlie Starrita, man, quarterback for Long Beach. He's pretty good. I saw a couple practices, man. He was pretty solid, man, throwing that ball around. So looking forward to seeing what they do as well, man.
With Hancock, I'm gonna be honest. When I coached high school football at Gaucher, Hancock crowd, their atmosphere is one of the best.
It is, man. And they tailgate. Yes, man. You see the smoke coming up.
They got a DJ. To announce the game, they got a DJ / announcer. Man, he is phenomenal. He gets the crowd involved. The players, they amp, man. Man. It's nice up there.
It is nice, man. And then I think one of the dope things they have, in professional arenas and football stadiums. Some people have statues. They got a statue of their best high school player, Brett. Man, that's dope.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, where you saw, kind of shocked the youngsters when they see it, man.
It's kind of hard to be a quarterback in Hancock. You like that,
right, man? Brett Favre, he set the bar so high, right? So you definitely right about that, man. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that game to see Long Beach and Hancock, man. Hopefully, that'll be a nice game for us to see this week. So we got Poplarville and Picayune next, man. Let's just be real, man. Those two teams right there,
juggernauts,
cream of the crop as far as in South Mississippi. They're going to state championships. They're winning state championships. It's going to be some running and hard hitting. Poplarville has a Danny Dozen as well, man. Picayune got a tough running back. I mean, he's always, Dolly, he said the pedigree over at Picayune. A short, like, I like to drop knowledge because me and you always talk about, like, bringing the younger generation to the older generation. Right. Picayune, they used to have Jimmy Jones, the same Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, yeah.
That coached at Miami. Yeah. That coached at Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl winning champs. That was decades ago. I don't know if you're a Cowboy fan.
No, I'm not.
Saints, you rocking the Saints. Okay, we good. We Saints fan. But the same Jimmy Johnson, he started his coaching career at Picayune. So they got so much history down here. Yeah. It's ridiculous. So I'm really looking forward to that game, man. Let me get that kid name. What you got?
The linebacker for Poplarville, his name Khalid Moore. 3-star Mississippi State commit. I love the fact
they stay in state.
Players are staying in state, man.
Stay in state, man.
When them players stay in state, that's when you know Mississippi is doing something right with recruiting finally.
Finally, man. I really want, I understand is you got LSU. Yeah. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna just be.
I get it.
If you go to LSU, I experienced the LSU game probably a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. It wasn't a year because COVID. Yeah. Man, I walked in there. First of all, it's 100,000 plus, and then you got 100,000 outside the stadium. Right. Yeah. So how would tell a 17, 18-year-old kid, hey man, don't go to LSU. Yeah. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Just be real. I just kind of hard. If they got the ability to play there, I'm not gonna tell a kid.
I ain't knocking the kid. It's up to you.
Right. Most definitely. Go where you want it, man.
But I think a player should at least go get an experience and just go take an official visit to one of the HBCUs.
Most definitely.
And I guarantee you they'll have a different perspective on where they want to go.
You're going to get me excited.
Yeah.
So, I played at the Tuskegee University, man. Man, we won 27 games in a row. One of the, some of the best times I ever had as a student athlete, man. We was winning. We got to play in the NFL. We got to play in Indianapolis in a Circle City Classic, man. I got to play in the NFL stadium, man. So and the year before I went there, they played before St. Louis Rams. Before they went to LA, they played in St. Louis Stadium in St. Louis. So HBCUs get the same love as D1s,
Yeah,
Division One
yeah.
schools. It's just the resources. That's the only difference. It's the resources. The experiences be the same. The resources is different.
Right,
So shout out to all the kids that's committing to D1s and HBCUs, man. We love y'all, man. We just want y'all to be successful. So next game we're gonna talk about is the West Harrison at Bay High. Bay High has a huge running back. He has a chance to win Mississippi in 4A and Noah Cutter, man. That kid came on the show, athletic. Jump. He loves to hurdle over people, man. And his highlight was just amazing, man. So he's fast too. He'll lay that lumber down, lower his shoulder and run you over, man. Definitely somebody to watch.
He run like Zeke to me.
Oh man, he powerful.
Yeah, he run like Zeke.
Yeah,
that's
man.
who I compare him to with his running style.
Yeah, man. And then you got West Harrison. We got a kid named Javon McCaleb. He played cornerback there. He's a young sophomore. He's supposed to be coming on the show soon. And Colton, Oregon has I hear so much about this kid. He got so much potential. He plays baseball as well. So he got a lot of potential to be really special for West Harrison, man. So that's going to be another good game, but they better get ready to get a whole bunch of dose of Noah Cutter, man, because he can run the ball. Next game, I know you probably be in this place, Vanclee at St. Martin, man. It's St. Martin.
Yeah.
They got a young man by the name of Norwell White, Florida State commit.
Tough.
I talked to him today. He's coming on the show.
Tough. That's all you just one word. Tough.
He's tough, man.
Tough.
I can't wait to get him in here and talk about
Tyreek Hill 2.0.
Oh man, he plays corner.
Yeah.
He plays corner, man. He played both sides of the ball. He's going to Florida State. To be honest with you, like Florida State, when I was growing up, that was the team that that's my team.
Yeah,
that's my college.
That's mine.
Outside of HBCU, even though my dad, took us to Florida State was my team, and I hope everything works out. Coach Woodson, shout out to Coach Woodson. Come on the show.
Yeah.
Come on the show, Coach Wood. Yeah. We know we'll get you after the season, man.
Coach Atkinson, Coach Wood, Coach
Yes,
Dugan,
sir.
and all
Yeah,
of them.
all of them, man.
Good coaching staff.
Yes, man. So good luck to Florida State as well this year. But Vanclee, man, we know we got some dogs, man. I want you to elaborate on that.
Vanclee is gonna be a good team and they got moved up to 5A now.
Yeah.
They're up there at 5A now.
Yeah, they did.
By I think a handful of kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But, hey, that's how it
goes.
Yeah. Vanclee will be a good competitive team. To me, Vanclee just need to change their identity up, in my opinion. They're too predictable. Okay. We know they're gonna run the ball.
Right.
So we're gonna stack the box on them. If I'm a coach on the opposing side, I'm gonna stack the box. So they got a big target on the outside at receiver and tight end. That's Oscar Lee Hampton. Made preseason All-State.
Yes.
They got to start throwing that ball up to him.
Yeah.
He's a jump ball magnet. He gonna go up and get it, man. Then once you start hitting him and they Bilbo with the play action, it's gonna open their offense up, man. Vancleave is gonna be a good team. They got a feisty little young defense. They got some hitters on there, so that's gonna be a good game actually right there between Vancleave and St. Martin.
Oh yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Dayon. Bilbo came on the show as well. Thank you, Dayon, coming on here.
Good kid.
Last. Real good, soft spoken. I tell you, you soft spoken on this
humble little kid.
Humble kid, but you a killer on the field, man. He scored
1,400 yards in the whole state.
21 touchdowns.
Yes, tough.
He led the state in yards, man.
Yeah, so that old 1990 Dallas Cowboys offensive line, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Vanclee offensive line, man.
Vanclee O-line, man. I heard y'all pushing around people, y'all bullies on that field, man. So, man, next game, I definitely know you probably be in there just being a native of Goshen, man. Povine versus Goshen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you gonna be in the building. Goshen got a lot of dogs, man. Povine got a dandy dozen as well. That's gonna be a good game, man. Let's talk about the big, gentle giant, man, Mr. Brian Hurst, man. He's going against a dandy dozen.
Yeah. So you got to make up the picture, the demographic of the Provine versus Goshen game.
Come on, talk to me.
You got what's his name again?
Get it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get it.
All right,
we get correct information out here.
Yeah.
We got the phone here, man. This is where I keep our notes at. So if you see us getting on my phone, that's what it is.
His name is, let's see, Russell. Hold on.
Yeah, he was a dandy dozen. I did see that.
Yeah, he a dandy dozen.
Yeah.
What's his name, man? I think it's Dunterry Russell or something like that.
I got you.
Yeah. So he's
ready.
from Provine. Yeah, that's Dunterry Russell from Provine.
Yeah, he ready.
4-star
Big
commit,
Yeah.
committed to Mississippi State.
Mississippi State
Yeah,
not playing.
they not playing. They not playing. They got R.J. Moss and Dontarie Russell
that's
now,
gonna be a
man.
nice
So
1-2
that means
combo.
they setting it up right
Yeah,
now for success.
yeah.
So you got 4-star commit, Mississippi State commit Dontarie Russell going against 4-star committing tomorrow.
Okay.
Bryson Hurst, offensive tackle.
I wonder where he gonna go, man. Look. I've been seeing a lot of people
Yeah.
tweeting about him, man.
Yeah.
I wonder where Bryson gonna go, man. He's a big kid. Look at Bryson, man.
Yeah, he's 6'6", 360, run 4.940.
Bryson, come on the show, man.
Yeah.
And then they got Bryson. He's protecting
The young, I call him the young goat.
Yeah,
the
man.
kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Humble age. Just
Yeah,
like a
man.
good kid. But
He's
yeah.
a real good quarterback, man.
That game there is it's gonna be, you got to look at it like if Bryson was to stay in state, either he can play with Mr. Russell or he can play against Mr. Russell.
Right.
So now we're getting a preview tomorrow of what if. So it's gonna be a good game to see Bryson versus Mr. Russell, and that game is gonna be live at Von Wallace Stadium in Goshen. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. You can purchase your tickets on GoFan.com.
Look at him talking to me. Look at him. He gonna look, man. He gonna
hey,
go. Hey, you doing right?
I'm an
You doing
ambassador.
right.
I'm an ambassador for Goshen High School,
go, you
man,
got to.
football program. So I got to
You
make
go
sure we
ahead.
get them butts in the seats.
All right, you ain't doing nothing wrong. We
Yeah.
want all support. We want Goshen fans, Goshen faithful.
Goshen
Go
got
out
it.
there.
Hey, Goshen might be playing the state championship this year.
Man, I hope so.
We can't.
I hope so.
Since I played there, Goshen has never been past the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah,
and we
even
haven't.
the great teams.
None of them. I'm talking about all the great teams from Ray and Hargo and
Right.
Charles S and all them.
Yeah,
We
man.
sitting it doing. We never made it past the second round
That's
of the
crazy.
playoff. I think this is the year,
I hope so.
and I think we're gonna go further than that.
Gotcha.
And I think Caden Irvin will lead Goshen to their state championship. He's another kid, come from great pedigree. His dad was an original Gator.
Yep.
We call them OGs, original Gators.
Gotcha.
And man, it's gonna be exciting.
Man,
You got Zay Hanford on the defensive side, anchoring the defense.
Right.
You got Abe Morgan at the slide. AJ Phillips, another young up and coming sophomore. You see, he was with Bryson. See, one thing about Bryson, when he went on all his trips, his visits this summer, he took players with him.
Oh man, I saw that,
Yeah.
man. I love it.
Yeah.
I was loving every minute.
He was like, when I eat, they eat. Them his
Man,
boy,
I
he was
love
bringing
it.
players with
I
him,
love
man.
it, man.
You
God
know?
don't bless him for that.
Yeah,
man.
you
Most
know.
definitely, just the experience, man.
Right,
Just
right.
the experience, man.
Yeah, and then we had another sensational senior that was playing this year, Larson Foyle. He's a senior wide receiver. He had a setback. He had got sick, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to start the season off. But Goshen got so much depth at receiver, man. Shout out Larson, go get well soon, buddy.
Get well, man.
Yeah, Goshen got so much depth at receiver, man, that it's crazy, man. Like, I'm just looking forward to the game, looking forward to the season, man. I didn't get to see no game last year because I was working third shift, so I'm there.
I know you are.
I'm there.
You realize what you missed out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Let's
I'm
pray
there.
for that young man Larson, man. I hope everything turned out well for him. So, man, this week, game of the week, in my opinion, gonna be Clinton versus Ocean Springs, man. Ocean Springs got John Paul, play wide receiver, Bray Hubbard. He had him on the show too. Quarterback, play baseball as well, and David Humphreys, the running back for Ocean Springs. They have a lot of offensive weapons, man.
God,
Just watching a little bit of the highlights of the Vanclee scrimmage game. Well, Jamboree, they got a lot of offensive weapons. So I'm looking to see what Bray does against Clinton. Clinton is another 6'8" powerhouse. They always bring what they need to bring.
Ain't that's Ocean Springs head coach Pentecost? Ain't that his former school?
Coach Pentecost he had won a state championship with Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, yeah.
So he's definitely familiar with him. There's going to be a lot of people there. I plan on being there after a special interview we have this Thursday, man. I can't tell you who it is. You have to see. But definitely want to see that game, man.
That is gonna be the game, man.
Oh, yeah.
Herbert, how you say his name?
Hubbard. Bray
Man,
Hubbard.
that kid is everything advertised.
Yes.
Man, that kid is a stud. Like, you
Yep.
interview him, he's funny. He's got
Yep.
career. He's got the it.
the it factor.
He's got it.
He
He's
got
got
it,
it, man. Good kid. Like,
Yes, sir.
he just, me personally, I don't see him staying committed to Southern Miss. No jab at Southern Miss,
Look,
but
and he's playing. He committed actually for baseball.
Yeah.
And I told him. I asked him on camera. I was like, and off camera, I
Yeah.
talked to him and his dad, man, Mr. Mark. I was like, like, what are you gonna do when
Right.
these schools? Because
They're coming.
he's running away from people. He's having 60-yarders. He's actually running away from, and he's throwing the ball.
Man,
So
the kid got knocked out against Vanclee. We thought he was down. I was like, oh my God. I was looking at the stands. Then next thing I know, he get up like he got the wind knocked up. He didn't even go out.
Yeah.
Took the next step, did a fake dive, took it to the house, 45-yard
tough
touchdown.
kid.
Man, I was like, God.
Definitely a tough kid,
Yeah.
man. So, man, that's gonna be very. And we got one more game, man. St. Patrick and Sacred Heart. St. Patrick is, I believe they're 2A. I don't know. I might be shortchanging them. I think they're 3A school, man. They got a cornerback named Blake Branton. Blake Branton, man, pretty good, solid cornerback that play for him, man. Sacred Heart, I think they're out of Hattiesburg, if I'm not mistaken. Sacred Heart's got a nice program there as well. So St. Patrick, you're gonna be tested very quick, man. We pray that y'all go out there and throw the ball pretty well, run the ball real well, play solid defense, and bring home a W, man. So. But yeah, man, Bingo, man, we gonna do this. We gonna do this all the way. You say Go Shay gonna go all the way to December, man. I really hope that we get more coastal teams to go to Jackson.
Right.
That's where it's going. I think it's in Jackson this year. So.
And the thing about the coast is, we may all be enemies whenever we fight each other each week, but once our team get eliminated and we get whoever's the closest team to us, we jump on them, and then whoever just end up we cheering for them. So
most definitely.
Yeah,
Pull from Moss Point many of the years, man,
Yeah.
when we were knocked out of the playoffs in Goodport. So that's what I'm doing. I'm planning on doing this year. So, man, we ain't gonna hold you a little longer, Bingo, man. We gonna see you next week.
I think the player gonna stand out next week that we gonna come back and talk about next, Deion Harden. I think him and Dale J. Bailey will have a phenomenal game this weekend. He's the receiver.
Okay.
I think he committed too.
My pick that we can talk about is Norwell White.
Norwell
I think we're gonna talk about him. We ain't singling out no other schools, no kids, but just my opinion. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody play.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my opinion, man.
Just highlighting who we think gonna have a good showing.
Yeah,
this
good
week.
showing. Most definitely, man. But Bingo, man, we gonna sign off, man. It's Coach Boz, man. It's high school edition of SMACM World. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah, Chico, talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?